Hey guys, and welcome back to the Solo Fighter Illusionist playthrough. In this episode, the first thing we're going to do is the Harper quest, because I did come across the dying Harper guy. And then we're going to head to Diarnis Keep, and then do the entirety of that, where we're going to pick up our main weapon for the game. The first thing I actually do is go and pick up the Mavar quest line, but I'm not going to do it immediately. Not because it's difficult or anything like that, it's actually quite easy and gives you... When you complete it, you get about 10,000 gold, which is really good, obviously. But because it is a bit tedious and you have to do several tasks that will take a while.
You're not quite what I was expecting. From all I've been told, I was expecting someone larger.
I'm there. If it must be done.
What can it be now?
Your voice is ambrosia.
What can it be now?
We're going to see the usage of Namara here, because this is a fight with two mages, and it's incredibly funny to me how mages will suddenly just try to melee you if silence goes off. So, yeah, any difficulty this fight has is immediately nullified. No, that is very difficult to begin with. It's two low-level mages, really.
Yeah. Hold still. Hey, not a concern.
Let us speak and be done with this.
I hope this is worth it.
If you grab the charm or whatever it is from downstairs, you don't have to fight these three illusions, but they give 9,000 experience each anyway, so you may as well. So I managed to hit level 11 in Illusionist from the experience I got. I take another cast of Remove Magic, but it's probably not the best spell to be taking on a multi-class, just because it is determined, the success of the spell is determined by the level you have. So, right now I don't have a lot of spells because I haven't gone around vendors going to buy them. I want to save as much money as I possibly can.
I hope this is worth it. Something troubling you?
As always, the pleasure is mine.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I'll see to it.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
It's done.
Hello, then. Or perhaps not. Scared you, did I? Fear will keep you honest.
I'm there. If it must be done. It's probably best left to me.
What you want?
I talked to this NPC because I think he's the easiest way in order to get trade meat on your map.
I suppose I can
We're going to do a little bit of cheesing in order to get a very good weapon for us. And it involves this inn here. Because for some reason there's a secret door behind this painting. And for some reason it's occupied by a lich. So the lich has a locked chest behind them that has the sword Daystar in it. So I basically just grab the chest and the lich won't follow you out of the room, so as long as you do this very quickly, you won't need to fight him, because the first thing he'll usually cast is Time Stop, and then you're probably dead if you're going in there at a low level. So I pick up Daystar because it's on the way here, and it is a very good weapon.
I hope this is worth it.
The next thing that I do is I head to Watcher's Keep. Not to actually go into Watcher's Keep or anything like that, but to get access to the merchant. The merchant has a potion case, and I think it's the only one that you can actually get. So obviously I want access to that because I've been carrying around potions and have no room for them. I also identify Daystar, and we can see the abilities that you get from it. For example, you get Sunray once per day. And it is a +4 weapon against evil creatures, and it also does double damage against the undead. And the Sunray ability is really useful. It is a very good utility weapon, and it is a longsword as well, but it is not going to be our main weapon. We are just going to switch it out when necessary.
I'll see to it.
There you are.
If you speak to the captain behind the alley here, I believe he gives you 20 fire arrows. The reason I haven't brought a weapon capable of doing fire damage is you get enough fire arrows in the keep. So you really don't need to waste money on something that you don't need. So the first thing I use is the, I think that's a Scorcher scroll. And then I just pick up some fire arrows and use those until I get the Flail of Ages. And the Flail of Ages does both fire and acid damage, so trolls aren't a problem when I get that.
nothing you wish.
So we find the secret room where the flail is here, or the first flail head, and we also pick up the ring of earth control. The only thing to really note about that is it does give you +1 AC, so it is quite useful for us, and I do equip it immediately. I also picked up that scroll of Find Familiar, which I could cast, but I think the inventory space is more valuable to me right now than some more hit points.
Let's do this quick and painful. Time is up for you, my friend. Let's do this quick and painful. Yeah. Scream for mercy.
Do not disturb my duties.
Oh, 'tis like a nightmare. Yet more hooligans tracking the filth through the halls.
In this room, I go ahead and pick up the second flail head. If you only pick up the flail head and none of the other weapons, then those golems will not attack you. But I'm going to come back and kill them later, when I do actually have the flail of ages. The enemy in the next room is kind of difficult because he does have a full plate mail. So what I decide to do is try and charm him using the Ring of Human Influence. So he did save the first time, so you will have seen the cut there. This is kind of unnecessary, and it probably was better for me to just kill him, because you get the full plate mail that you can probably sell for a decent amount. But he'll give you the last flail head, and if you manage to charm him, I think you get like an extra 10,000 experience. So if you want the experience, then try charming him with the Ring of Human Influence, or memorizing something like Dire Charm.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
And we pick up our primary weapon, the Flail of Ages +3, and you'll notice that it does acid, cold, and fire damage, which is extremely useful for going through mages' stone skins, because elemental damage will go right through that. The best part about the weapon, however, is the fact that you get a 33% chance to slow any enemy that you hit with it. And they don't get a save, and it also bypasses magic resistance. And that's an extremely powerful ability, especially for warriors who don't have any way of casting slow or anything like that. But you'll see how effective it is at really reducing the amount of attacks that you receive, and how it just completely disables enemies. So yeah, widely considered one of the best weapons in the game, I would say.
Time is up for you, my friend. Yeah.
I'll see to it.
It is worth doing the other side quests here, like making the stew. I am actually going to use it in this occasion, but even if you just kill these dogs and then make the stew, you get about 11,000 experience just from doing that, which is pretty insane. Another thing to remember to do is to lower the drawbridge. This will get you 30,000 experience just from doing this. And I do believe it is missable, so keep that in mind.
Frostblade
there. It must be done. It's probably best left to me.
I am buffing up before these golem fights because they can hit you for a lot. Especially the iron golem. The iron golem takes some time to put down. But the good thing about it is the fact that the Flail of Ages is a +3 blunt weapon that can hit all of these golems. The Flail of Ages is especially good for stuff like Iron Golems, where you really do slow down the amount of attacks that they have, because they'll hit you in almost every attack that they do. And you'll notice that even though blunt damage is one of the best ways to take them down, I'm still only doing 5-6 damage if I'm not getting critical hits.
Not a concern. Hold still. Hold still.
I'm going to use the Sand Thief's ring that I picked up in order to get invisibility, and then sneak past these Umber Hulks.
I'm no use to anyone.
And I'm going to do something a bit cheesy, which is to use a Cloud Kill door trick, where you cast Cloud Kill on an area, and then you just shut the door, and the enemies are just on the other side, going to die from it. So the reason is the stew will bring them over here, and then they should all die to this Cloud Kill without me having to fight them. Probably one of the easier ways of taking these Umber Hulks out is using Cloud Kill, because they will be between 5 and 6 hit die. I do go pretty overboard in terms of the buffs before fighting Torgal, but he is a pretty strong enemy. So after killing him, we're pretty much going to go back to Nalia, hand in the quest, and that'll be the end of this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
I smell you.
I'm no use to anyone
You
tired.
bragdunk. No be hiding on Torgal.
Time is up to you, my friend.
I'm no use to anyone tired. I hope this is worth it. Yeah, I'll see to it. What is it? I'm no use to anyone tired.
You've done it? They're all dead? What of my father? Is he well?